Peace. It is individual peace that leads to the international peace. A peaceful person can make a peaceful family. A peaceful family, a peaceful community. A peaceful community, a peaceful nation. A peaceful nation, a peaceful world. But nothing is perfectly perfect. Therefore, we should bring world peace to at least to 75%, because world won't be peaceful perfectly everywhere. But when 75% is perfect, the other 25 will remain calm because there is setting an example. The first step is to let go. Let go greed, let go hatred, and let go delusion or stupidity. Greed means not willing to share anything with anybody. Instead, we should have generosity. Generosity is sharing and caring with the others. Then love is also caring and sharing for others. Wisdom is the ability to make use of your knowledge. Ability to do the right thing in the right way. Sometimes people do the wrong thing in the right way, which is not nice or correct. Then generosity has to be guarded by wisdom. Wisdom counts a lot. Wisdom is the highest jewel a human being can have. Therefore, we should develop generosity, love, and wisdom. Then there is a story about, in India, there were two groups, one is Sakya and Kolya. They were on the both sides of the river, and they were going to fight for water for paddy cultivation. One part wants more water and the other part they are going to fight. The Buddha came to the middle of it. When they saw the Buddha, they calmed down. Then the Buddha asked a question, what are you fighting for? We are fighting for water. How much does the water value? It is of little value. How much worth is a human life? Is much more. Then why are you fighting for small water and destroying so many human lives? Then they realized their folliness and they gave up the fight. So we have to have right understanding, looking at the things as they truly are, not as they appear to be, or looking at the way it is or the way the things are. Then there will be peace. The second factor is respecting the difference. Each and every one of us are different from each other. So we have to respect the difference, the gender difference, the cultural differences, traditional differences, and also language barriers, and all these things to be respected. A man should respect the difference of a woman. A woman should be able to respect the difference of a man. Then there will be peace. Then understanding the limitations of one's power, of one's position, and of one's age, all that. By respecting the difference and understanding the limitations, there will be peace. If you go beyond our limits and asking for too much rights or demand too much position or too much power, then there will be problems. So best thing is to remain within the limits of one's power. This is very important for world peace. Then happiness. Like a plant to grow, the main thing is soil. Then it needs manure, water, light, etc. etc. So the contentment is the way to happiness. Being able to satisfy with what you already have. That doesn't mean say you can make the conditions better. Yes, we can. But satisfying with what one already has is the way. Then there may be other things like community status, love, and also some position in the society, and by being able to offer something to the community so that the community can take care of the person. These are the things we need for happiness. And we need to understand the difference between pleasure and happiness. Pleasures are not happiness. When we eat an ice cream, there is a pleasure in the middle of it. If we want that happiness again or pleasure, we have to go for another ice cream. But happiness is not like that. When the mind is happy, if we know how to get happy in the middle of from suffering, then there is possible, because there are ups and downs. Happiness is hidden in sorrow or sadness or suffering. Happiness is hidden in suffering. Like the sun or the moon, when it is clouded with black clouds, is gloomy, but when the clouds are removed, it brightens up the whole day or the night. So there are clouds in the mind. When we remove our clouds of greed, hatred and delusion, the mind is brightened up with generosity, love and wisdom. Then we need the meditation, which is a way to calm down and to relax and tranquilize the mind. Wisdom springs up from meditation. From lack of meditation, the wisdom weakens or deteriorates. So meditation is very important. And through ecstasy or absorption, one can live on bliss. This is a higher and very refined stage of mind. So we need to practice meditation for that, slower and slower, step by step. Then there will be peace. I have a plan to build up a retreat center for people of all faiths and of no faith. So I am looking for someone who can materialize this. So I invite someone who can materialize this with financial assistance or with a donation of a house with a garden with car parking facilities. So this will be a dream, but if somebody comes to our help, we can make it a reality. So may all beings be well and happy. May the whole world be peaceful. Thank you.